What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and we're doing Wailing Caverns, level 18 right now. This dungeon, perfect level to do this dungeon as a healer. So, can I have mage water, please? So we're gonna make sure everyone is buffed for stamina. And then let's do it. I learned at level 18 this big heal. Oh wait, what? Oh, I just healed myself by accident. I wasn't mouse overing the warrior. Now I actually have 4 points on this quest, on this talent, the Spirit Tap talent. This is very important to keep up as much as possible. Oh, I can skin them as well. If no one else has skinning in the party, I can be the one skinning these mobs. Someone else does. That's fine. We can share. Only 12 water? Come on, mage. Be more generous. Oh, I have Spirit Tap now, and it's worth to try to get the last hit of these mobs. I will heal the tank when the tank is dropping low, but then when the elite is dropping low, I'll try to get the last hit. What are the roles every party should have? You have 1 tank, 1 healer, and 3 DPS in these early little 5-man dungeons. Oh, these macros are going to help a lot. I don't have to switch target. I just mouse over here, over the warrior, the tank, whoever the tank is, and I heal them, and I don't have to switch my target. And I can help by wanding as well. Oh, I'm gonna be the best priest ever. And I have my Dispel magic now. It's so useful to have a priest as a healer in this dungeon, because some of the mobs that we kill, they sleep. So I can dispel the sleep as a priest. It's so good. He's casting the sleep right now, and he slept the rogue, and we immediately unsleep. Easy clap. Four intellect. Mine gives 3 intellect. Okay, if no one needs it, it's +1 intellect. He needs it. Okay, I'll give it to him. I'm not about that 1 intellect. We just made a little bit of a disaster pool right now. It was a little bit bigger, and we got through it, no problem. So I think this is gonna be a nice and smooth run. I think this is gonna be nice, easy, smooth run. I think I have a little bit too much sun coming to my room. Fixed. I could also do the quests. Track the quests. I can track up to 5 quests. This is gonna be the first. This is... Some of you may already know this stuff. The Crescent stuff. This is gonna be the best stuff until level 35 or something. This is by far the best stuff I will have for a while. Wailing Caverns is a pretty big dungeon, by the way. This dungeon is very worth doing. It has a lot of quests, and it gives a lot of... I'll probably get a level and a half from this run alone. Completing the full dungeon and doing all the quests as well. Turning in all the quests. So I don't know how, if I want to upload the full dungeon, I don't know how long would the video be, but maybe I can edit some parts out. I can edit certain parts out from the dungeon. Stamina scroll. I already have a stamina buff, so no need for the scroll. Okay, so I can use one of those on me. No, one of those. Increasing my intellect, but removing stamina, which I don't care about the stamina. And I can give this to the tank if I can trade it. Not 100% sure if I can trade it. Someone is getting slept. Or they interrupted it, nice. We have 2 rogues as well, they can interrupt abilities, so... I don't have to dispel if they interrupt it, if it doesn't get casted at first place. Nice, I got the last hit, I got the spirit tap, now my mana is gonna regen really fast for free. Never mind, can't trade that. I'll sell it then, I don't need the strength. These guys are going fast, I like it. I rolled 30? Oh, come on now. Rolling for that chest over there. There's a mob that came to me. Casting a big heal for you. Another big heal. Full HP. Damn, I got him from half to full HP. It's probably more efficient to do big heals. So that if I cast lesser, I guess it depends on the situation, but lesser heal means I have less time to wand and help with the damage. I don't think that would be necessary, but my role in this party, in this dungeon, is to heal mainly. Priests don't have any good DPS this early. It's not worth trying to go to a dungeon as a DPS. So I'm healing mainly, and I'm also helping with the damage with my wand. So we are right in front of a boss. Mana before boss. I'm supposed to be as efficient as possible, so I have to drink. So I have to drink as little as possible. Your first character was a gnome warlock and then an undead rogue. Okay, I like the undead rogue. Gnome warlock. Alliance. I'm ready, let's go.
You will never wake the dreamer.
It's casting sleep. Nice, somebody interrupted it. I don't have to even unsleep. Can keep DPSing. Easy DPS. Look at this DPS. Ah, that's a decent robe. That's a 6 spirit robe. That's so much spirit, mate. I'm gonna lose 3 intellect, but I add 3 spirit, so I will probably need on that one since the others don't need it. Ah, wait, who needed it? The mage. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I don't care. Okay, so that was the first boss. Crash. This is the turtle boss, Crash. This guy drops a good shield for the tank. It has a chance to drop a shield. Didn't drop this time though. What shield does the tank have? Yeah, that's like that's a shield from a quest. It's fine, it's whatever. Any shield works, honestly. Okay, I'm forgetting about that quest over there. There is a quest that probably not everyone will get to complete. The one that we're supposed to gather 10 serpent bloom. Not everyone will get that one done. So the serpent bloom and this other one, trouble at the docks, which is outside of the dungeon. We should have done it when we came towards the dungeon, but we didn't. So if we haven't done them already, we probably won't do them for the dungeon. But as soon as I finish the other 4 quests, that's perfect. That's good enough. So much experience. That's why I wanted a group for this dungeon that was like level 19 plus. Even though I'm 18, as a healer that's perfectly fine. So the only one that's 18 here is the mage, the DPS. The rogues are 20 and 21, and the warrior is 20. That's perfect. You could do this at 18, but like 19, 20 would be ideal because the dungeon is long. In the beginning, the mobs are like between 16 and 19 or so, 17, 18, 19, but later on they get up to 24, level 24, so it's... The last boss I think is level 24 or 26, one of the two, I don't remember. So it's like... I think there is a good chance to wipe and your party members to say fuck it and abandon if you are doing it at level 17 or 18. Unless you're doing it with a group of really good people, friends, that know what they are doing. That's why I waited until I was 18 and I looked for a group that's level 19 plus. Okay, I'm not even having to dispel too much sleeps. People are interrupting it, nice. That's why it's nice to have 2 rogues, they interrupt so much. I like how the party leader has... He has binds with the marks. The blue marker, the skull, the X marker. So he marks the mobs immediately. Which one is to be sheeped, which one is to be focused. It normally goes like this. If you haven't played WoW before, it normally goes like this. You always focus skull. When the party leader marks a mob as a skull, you focus skull, damage priority, and then the others mean something else. Like the blue one can mean sheep. The red one, the X, can also mean sheep. It depends on what you agree to do with the other party members. Oh, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Level 19. I didn't even realize. I'm not even looking at my experience bar. I'm over that. One tip, so you don't have slow and boring leveling. Don't look at your experience bar. Just do your thing. While leveling, you can put on some of your favorite music, watch my stream on the background or whatever, watch anything, and just do your thing. Just kill mobs, make a complete quests. Don't look at the experience bar all the time. What is this rogue doing? What is going on here? We're cool. Everything is cool. So I was talking about the whole vanilla experience and the whole priest experience. I want to do everything in the game. I want to PvP as Shadow and as a discipline, which is utility, healing and stuff, support. I want to PvE as a healer as well, and maybe as a DPS. But the Shadow DPS is mostly for the utility and it's not good DPS. Shadow Priests are just not meant to be top DPS. And if I'm not top DPS, if I'm not playing a class that can be top DPS, why even bother DPS? I can be a top healer instead. I think I'm just gonna ignore this Serpent Blom quest. Everyone else can make it, I will just not do it. I just want to be top at whatever I'm doing, pretty much. Later on in Classic, when more raids are released and the next patches, Shadow Priest will get some damage acceleration with more items, but in the beginning of the expansion, Shadow Priest DPS is gonna suck. In the beginning of the expansion, as a Shadow Priest, you won't even be able to use all your damage abilities. Because the bosses in the first raids, they have limited amounts of debuffs that they can take. So they're like people, guilds and raids will prioritize getting the buffs from the DPS. They won't need a Shadow Word Pain taking a debuff slot. As a Shadow Priest, you're just gonna spam this Mind Flay over and over and over all day just to keep a debuff on the enemy that increases the other people's damage. Because you have a talent that you make the boss take more shadow damage. So the Warlocks deal shadow damage. So Shadow Priest is there to increase the damage of the Warlocks in raids. Mainly for that. You're mainly for that in a raid. You're like a support utility DPS. Not full DPS, not full healer or anything, but support utility DPS. All those three things. Which is kind of cool. It does require kind of skill and like to know what you're doing, because you're gonna have to damage the boss to keep the debuff. You're gonna have to heal the raid. You're gonna have to do so many things. I would maybe like to try that. The DPS support utility kind of thing. This part is good. This is going well. I don't think we will struggle for the last boss. I'm always scared of this when I do this dungeon, Wailing Caverns, of struggling in the last boss and people leaving and not finishing the last boss. You will see it, it's a level 25 or 24 Murloc. It's pretty strong. And it constantly spawns more and more ads. It spawns other mobs and it's the boss hits hard and it's a bit hard to do. Okay, that's my last buff for intellect. I think we have killed only one big boss so far. We have 3 more. There is another in front of us. Lord Serpentis is another big boss where we're gonna have to get the gem. We're gonna have to gather the gem from 4 bosses from this dungeon for one of the quests. It's the one for the stuff, the crescent stuff. Oh, there's another boss there. We're gonna have to LOS, make it come to us.
stubborn king. I can do anything.
Okay, I was drinking and I couldn't dispel the sleep, but as an undead you actually... Will of the Forsaken dispels that sleep. As an undead your racial ability dispels that sleep. It can save me a bit of mana, I guess. And it costs no mana to use that racial ability. I think this boss hits a little bit hard, so I will make sure I get full mana if I have to spam healing. Let's go. Another nice thing that I like about this party that we're running right now, we have two rogues. They use energy to DPS. They don't have mana to constantly drink. It's not like running two mages. We have two rogues, it's super good. Two rogues and one warrior, they don't use any mana. They don't have to ever stop drinking. Stop to drink. That was a big heal, holy shit, I got him from 1/3 to full HP. Oh, this stuff dropped. This stuff is cool, 12 spirit. But the other one from the quest will be 7 spirit, which is 5 less, but also 7 intellect and 7 stamina, which is so much better than this. I'm going to greed this. I'll use the one from the quest. I will use the crescent stuff. Lady and a Conjure right there. Yep. That's one of the bosses we're missing, and then we're missing another one that we're gonna have to go back to look for.
None can stand against the Serpent Lords.
Wait, we can sheep the boss? What kind of boss is this? Where did all the others come from? Where did the raptors come from? The most important is to not let the tank die. Other than that, others, if they get low HP, no problem. Look at them, they keep coming. I think when they are low HP, they call help. They call for help, so then others start running at us. Yeah, we got leather shoulders. Can I trade them? Okay, we got the third gem. We need one more gem from one more boss. This shoulder looks good. Do the rogues have any sort of shoulders? He does. He does not. Take that. Oh, now it looks good. Now he looks good. Look at him. Why are you bald though? Where is your hair? Wait. Oh, my hair grew, nice. It's not a fresh cut. Because then I would be I would be the same. I was the same like 2 weeks ago. But my hair grows fast. Grows. Okay, this is the way we haven't explored, I guess. So this is the only way that's left to go. And that's the only way where the boss can be. Logic. Amazing logic, Danny. Thank you. Ice cold milk. There is the boss we're missing. Lord Pithas. There is the guy. Pythas? Pithas? Whatever. Oh god, he pulled straight up. I cannot be wanding right now. I need to make sure I don't pull mobs from the right side. I'll position here. Position myself here. That's a good maze. That maze for the rogues. Man, that's a good maze. Stinging Viper. Look at it. Wait, speaking of weapon, I didn't see the rare fairy mob. The rare fairy boss that was supposed to drop a wand for me. Wait. Did we run past it and I didn't see, or maybe it didn't spawn? Okay, so here we're gonna do the last part of the dungeon. We're about to do the very last boss. So we're gonna activate this druid, and he does like a ritual. We have to escort him to the end of the dungeon, or not to the end where we came from, but we have to escort him to the certain place, and then he will do like a ritual thing. Mobs will come, we have to kill them, and then the very last boss will spawn. We have to kill it as well. It's a Murloc, the last boss. Just saying for those of you who may not know the dungeon. This is not a quest, this is part of the dungeon. Making my way downtown, walking fast, walking slow. Slow NPC. Yeah, this dude's gonna take his time. At least he's gonna summon other mobs to kill. For some sweet XP. So only one quest is finished. Okay, 2 quests are finished for this dungeon. If we don't aim to specifically finish the quests, we won't finish them just by doing the dungeon. Not all of them. This one, the 99-year-old port, we'll probably go for it. Wailing Essence, I don't know if we'll ever do it. Serpent Bloom, I'm just not gonna collect those. And Deviate Hides, I just need to run the dungeon again to collect more deviate hides. And at some point today we'll do the dungeon again. For sure. Alright, this is the last part. I'm gonna hide over here where the druid is. He's doing this ritual thing. So we're gonna have to not let him die. The mobs that are coming. Deviate, perfect deviate scales. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Nice, I got the last hit. I didn't have to put Shadow Word Pain, it's a waste of mana. Too much mana usage for no reason. I need to have half mana or more for the Murloc. Oh, I can drink, nice. I have time to drink, I didn't know. I thought we'll never get out of combat. Okay, that's good then, we have time. We might struggle a little bit with these since we don't have much AoE. We have single targets, rogues. We have 2 rogues. Wailing essences. Oh, nice. This is the part where we farm wailing essence. One more? No, one more. Oh. It's okay. I'll do the dungeon again. I'll get one more. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Ha! Quest finished. And there is the boss. Level 22. I thought it was 24. There he is, boys. Get him. Nuke him. Dot him. He does a big ass stun. AoE stun. And he sleeps people. Let's keep the tank full HP just in case. He might stun again and then nuking all of a sudden. That might kill us, I don't know. He's immune to my wand. Nice.
Awake at last.
You're awake, brother. This is an amazing chest for warrior. 13 strength. Crazy. And we have the glowing shard, so this begins a quest. And this quest, we turn it in Ratchet. And then after a little bit of going around in the barrens, there we have them, boys. The staff and the shoulders. Ooh, we just got some upgrades. Good looking now. Better looking. Look at that. This stuff gonna be used forever until level 35 or something. Got my first shoulders as well. Intellect and stamina. Now every single item that I have is at least green, or this one blue, that has stats on it. Perfect. So also, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. And I also stream on Twitch, so don't forget to check it out and follow the stream and check it out when I'm live. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.